Hello friends, in this video I will show you how to write a JDBC program for connecting to MySQL database server. So on this machine I have already installed MySQL server. You can install it by downloading it from internet. Just Google MySQL installer. There will be an executable file and install it on your machine. So when you install this MySQL database server, during installation it will ask username and password, which you need to remember in order to connect to this server with the help of a Java program. Sorry. So after installation, if you will go in all programs, you will find MySQL, and here we have to go in MySQL server 5.6, and there will be a command line client. In case if this is not available, you have to go in your MySQL directory. There will be a bin folder, and in that bin folder you will find a MySQL exe. So here it is asking about our password. We will give root. So now what we are going to do is that we will create a new table, and we will create a new database. So first we will create a new database. So create database db1. So this is the name of our database which we are going to use in our program. And let's say we want to see whether this one is created or not. We will run this command show database. So here if you can see db1, we will use this database, and then we will create a table emp. We will take one id attribute and one name attribute, and this is the size of that attribute, 50 character long. So table is created, and let's say we will insert some demo data. So we'll run this command insert into emp values. Just wait, insert into emp id, insert into emp id name values 120 and Prakash. Okay, so one row is inserted. So similar we will insert some other data as well, like John, 2 rows, and last we will insert one more. Okay, so in this table we are having three records. So now we will write a program to fetch this data in Java. So in order to use JDBC we need a MySQL driver. Oh, so open your browser and just Google MySQL JDBC driver. So the first link, download connector, we will go to this link. So here you will find two options to download. So we will go for zip file. We will download it, and here no thanks, just start my download. We don't want to sign up or login. So it will ask you to save this zip file. We will save it. So we just save the file, and we will we will extract this file, let's say on the desktop. Okay, so we have extracted this file, and if we see, this is the folder, and in this folder this is the file which we need. All those required classes actually available in this jar file. So we will take this file, let's say, and we will control X, and we will put on the desktop. So this is our file. So now we will write our first program. So first we need to import SQL package, then we will create a class, let's say db1. In this class we will write public main method, Okay, so now here JDBC program actually involve some steps. So first step in this program is load the driver. So in order to load a driver, it means we need to load the driver class. For that purpose, for name method from a class is used. So here we have to specify the name of the driver, and that will be com.mysql.jdbc.driver. If you will open that jar file using a archive software, you will see there will be a folder com. Inside that folder there will be a mysql folder. Inside mysql folder there will be a jdbc folder, and in that folder there will be a class driver. So that's why this is the complete fully specified name of the class driver. Second step is that we have to create a connection object. So for that we need driver manager class get connection method. So in this method we need to specify three attributes. First attribute URL for the database, second attribute username, and third attribute password. So for this database server I have given user ID and password both root. And how to specify database URL? So first we need to write JDBC, then we need to write sub protocol. So in our case we are using SQL, so it will be SQL. Here we need to write IP address of database server, on which machine database server is running. So in our case database server also running on the same machine, so we will write here localhost. And after localhost you can specify port number as well. The default port number for MySQL server is 3306. So if you skip this part, in that case it also work. And then after slash we need to specify on which database which we want to work on. So we have created a database db1. On that database we want to work. Okay, so db1. So first we will write only these two statement, and in case if these statement are executed without any problem, we will print a message connected. Now these two steps can throw one exception. So let's say we don't want to handle those exceptions, so we'll use throws exception. This is not the preferred approach, but we just want to see the database connection how it works. That's why we are not handling this exception, and we will save our file on desktop. Save. Now what we need to do, we need to open command prompt, we need to go in desktop directory and compile our file. So our program is compiled successfully. Next step we have to do is we have to run this program. So for that we are going to use the command java. Now the class we have used in this program is coming from that jar file, so we need to specify during execution from where it should receive the class, like from where it should receive this class. So here we will give dot, single dot. This actually is used for current directory, semicolon, and then we will give dot slash mysql dot jar. Wait. So this is the name of jar file. It means when we execute this program, we will specify java db1. So this path what we are giving here. So from current directory db1 class will be taken, and from this jar file driver class will be taken. Driver class, connection class, all these class, and then we will run our program. So here a connection is established successfully. So next what we have to do, we have to fetch some data, we will execute some query. For that thing we need to create a statement object, uh, con dot create statement, and now we will execute some query. We will fetch some data from database server. So when we fetch data from database server, server will send that data, and temporarily that data actually stored in client memory. So where this we will handle this uh, data temporarily. So this result set object is used to store that data. So st on statement object we will execute method execute query, and let's say select star from emp. We want to execute this command. Now when this data will be sent to client, initially this result sent is having a pointer, and that pointer actually pointing to uh, top of the first record. So what we have to do, we have to move this pointer to the first record. For that purpose next method is used. So we will call rs dot next method. So what this method will do, it will move the pointer to the first record. So now when rs pointer is pointing to the first record, we can access first record column value, and we will print it. So we will print first id. So rs, so if our column is having string data type, method going to be used get string, and if a column is integer data type which we have created in our table, so for that thing we're going to get int, and here we have to write which column we want to access. We will give some space, and then we will fetch get string name. So whenever our work is done, we will close the connection. Okay, and we will close statement object as well. So let's see whether this program will work or not. We will again compile this program. So data is fetched. In order to show it in proper format, uh, we will just give a new line so that every record will be printed on the. We will compile it. Okay, so here is our data. We have inserted 3 record. So this is the first program. Now here, if this approach is not suitable for you, like every time you want to run we need to specify class path, here the another approach, you can set class path environment variable, and in that class path you need to give the path for this jar file. So this is the way to connect to MySQL. I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much.